one thing that comes to mind, obviously, is this past weekend we had AEW Full Gear, and solid pay per view all around. If you guys want my take and my opinions on what had happened at Full Gear, be sure to check out the post show reaction to AEW Full Gear, now available on the channel. Check it out, see what you guys think. Go ahead and comment down below on your thoughts on the outcomes and what you made of that ending to the pay per view. But following the Full Gear pay per view, of course, AEW has their post show media scrum where they have members of the media interview and ask questions for the talent. And one that really stuck out for me was the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and of course, accompanied by MVP, who represents the Hurt Syndicate. And I thought MVP is he is the epitome of what that old school manager should be. WWE has Paul Heyman, who I think is second to none is the greatest manager of all time. But AEW with MVP, now that's a knockout of the park. The way he interacted with the media members, answering the questions very quick, very concise, almost with a brash of arrogance, but also a sense of confidence. They would ask him a question on like, hey, so you came in, talking to Bobby Lashley, you came in set on dominating All Elite Wrestling. Now that you've won this matchup against Swerve Strickland, a former world champion, what is the plan moving forward? And in no hesitation, MVP says to continue dominating. Next question. Bobby Lashley would be asked a question, he would attempt to answer it, and MVP would shut it down and say, that's a dumb question, don't even answer that, Bobby. He commanded the room. The attention, yes, I talked about how managers shouldn't have the attention on them. But in that sense, MVP set the tone of this is who we are. We don't mean to play around. We're all business, and we're here to hurt people. And he set the tone for what they are supposed to do. I would venture to say the big storyline in All Elite Wrestling right now is the Death Riders and Jon Moxley as the AEW World Champion trying to kick everyone back into shape, saying that we need to get serious, we need to get grittier, like how we were years ago. But I'm kind of more invested in the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley is a beast. Shelton Benjamin is a freak of nature when it comes to athleticism. And MVP is an all-world talent on the microphone. And that post-media scrum, it sealed the deal for me. MVP, he gets it. He knows what it means to be that mouthpiece. Because we all know that Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, they're not well known for their abilities on the microphone. Now, when it comes to in the ring, second to none. But MVP, what he has is that gift of gab. He can talk. He can speak. Another guy like Heyman, when he speaks, you listen. And I watched that post-media scrum, and I just smiled because I'm like, he gets it. MVP, he understands the importance of that position to be the mouthpiece for his client, for the professional wrestler.